How to show financial stability for your Australia tourist visa. So you're planning to visit Australia, maybe for a family event or sightseeing, but before that flight takes off, there's one big thing you need to get right: proving your financial stability. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about one of the most important parts of the Australia tourist visa, showing that you can financially support yourself during your trip. Whether you're applying from Sri Lanka, India, or any other country, this video will help you understand exactly what immigration officers want to see, and how you can present it confidently. If you've already gone through the process or if you're planning to apply soon, don't forget to comment your experience below, so others can learn from you too. And if you find this video useful, subscribe to the channel. I share helpful Australia visa and travel guides every week that can save you both time and money. Alright, let's talk money literally. Why financial stability matters. When you apply for an Australia tourist visa, usually under subclass 600, immigration officers want to be sure that you can pay for your travel expenses, accommodation, food, transport, and other costs without needing public funds or overstaying to find work. It's not that they want to see you're rich, they just want to see that you're responsible. So your goal is simple. Show that you can afford your trip comfortably, using genuine, traceable financial sources. What counts as financial proof? There are several ways to demonstrate financial stability. You don't need to show all of them, but a combination works best. 1. Bank statements, the strongest evidence. Provide 3-6 months of statements showing regular income, savings, or deposits. Immigration officers like to see consistency, not just a sudden large deposit right before applying. For example, if you suddenly drop $10,000 into your account 2 days before your application, it can look suspicious, like someone lent it to you temporarily. Instead, show your usual earning and spending pattern. 2. Pay slips or income certificates. If you're employed, include your last 3-6 months of salary slips. A letter from your employer confirming your position, salary, and approved leave also strengthens your case. 3. Fixed deposits or savings certificates. These show your long-term stability. If you have long-term savings or fixed accounts, include certificates or proof. 4. Property ownership documents, land deeds, house ownership, or business property documents show you have valuable assets that tie you to your home country. 5. Business registration and income records. If you're self-employed, attach your business registration, tax records, and income summary. 6. Sponsorship documents. If someone in Australia is sponsoring your visit, include their invitation letter, proof of relationship, and their financial documents like pay slips and bank statements. Remember, immigration isn't impressed by the number of papers, they care about authentic, consistent, and clear financial evidence. How much money should you show? There's no official number printed on the Australia government website, because it depends on your travel plan. But here's a practical estimate. Around $1,000 Australian dollars to $1,500 per week per person is a reasonable budget for short stays. That should cover flights, accommodation, transport, food, and sightseeing. So, if you're staying 3 weeks, showing access to around 4,500 Australian dollars, 5,000 is usually comfortable. If your flights and hotels are already paid, you can show less, but always explain that clearly in your cover letter. The power of a good explanation letter. Now, many applicants think the documents speak for themselves, but that's not always true. Your cover letter or statement of purpose is your voice in the application. It should explain the purpose of your visit, tourism, family visit, event, etc. Your travel dates and itinerary. Who is funding your trip, you or a sponsor. A summary of your income and savings. And assurance that you'll return home after your visit. Keep it confident but polite. Don't oversell or sound desperate. Sponsored trips, how to show it right. If someone in Australia, a friend, family member, or partner is sponsoring you, it's completely fine. But you must prove that the sponsor can afford it and that your relationship is genuine. Include a signed invitation letter explaining your relationship and purpose of visit. Sponsor's passport copy, visa status, and address proof. Their recent pay slips and bank statements. And ideally, a clear statement in your own letter saying, "My travel will be supported by X person, who is an Australian citizen permanent resident residing at this address." Avoid saying, "My friend will handle everything," without documents. That's too casual for immigration officers. Realistic spending plan. Adding a spending breakdown makes your application stronger. It shows you've thought things through. For example, airfare, 1,500 Australian dollars. Accommodation 15 nights, 2,250 Australian dollars. Food and daily expenses, 750 Australian dollars. Transport and sightseeing, 500 Australian dollars. Total, 5,000 Australian dollars. Attach this as a one-page summary in your documents. It shows planning, not panic. Common mistakes people make. Let's talk about a few classic mistakes that often lead to rejection or delay. 1. Large last-minute deposits. Looks like borrowed money. 2. Inconsistent income. If your bank account suddenly jumps between $50 and $5,000, explain why. 3. Missing employment proof. A job letter or leave approval helps confirm you'll return home. 4. Fake or unclear documents. Never, ever do that. Immigration officers verify everything. 5. Not converting local currency properly. Use a converter to show total value in AUD, so it's easier for the officer. 6. Not writing an explanation letter at all. Remember, immigration officers read hundreds of applications daily. Make yours easy to understand and genuine. What if you're a student or unemployed? If you're a student, show your student ID, a letter from your university, and financial support from your parents' bank statements and a letter of guarantee. If you're currently unemployed but have savings or business income from the past, you can still apply. Just explain your situation clearly. For example, I have recently completed my studies and have savings from my previous employment, which are sufficient for my visit. Transparency is your best friend here. Immigration officers think logically. Try to see your application through the officer's eyes. If someone says, "I want to visit for 2 months but I only have $300 in my account," that's an instant red flag. They'll ask, how will this person survive 2 months in Australia without working? So always keep your story logical. If your trip is short, your funds don't have to be huge, just proportionate to your plan. Assets that prove you'll return. Beyond bank accounts, showing assets in your home country builds credibility. House or land ownership. Ongoing loans like a home loan. Family ties, spouse, children, or parents you care for. A steady job or business. These show you're not likely to overstay, you have reasons to come back. Final checklist before you apply. Before hitting submit, make sure you have bank statements, 3-6 months pay slips or business income proof, property or asset documents if any, sponsor documents if relevant, a clear cover letter, travel plan or itinerary, proof of return, ties, employment, family, etc. Once you have all of these, your financial stability story is complete. Showing financial stability isn't about impressing immigration. It's about trust, proving that you can manage your trip and return home safely. So take your time, organize your documents neatly, and be confident. Even small, honest evidence can tell a big story. If this video helped you understand how to prepare your financial documents, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video. We'll talk about how to write the perfect cover letter for your Australia tourist visa. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you already applied? What kind of financial documents did you use? Drop your answers in the comments. Someone watching this right now might really need your advice. Before wrapping up, don't forget, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are planning to visit Australia soon. Because the more prepared they are, the fewer rejections they'll face.